Well, this morning we have some fun new experiments with lasers.
And we have Mary in the kitchen with the professor there. Let's check out what they have for us.
Dr.
Mary?
Kravene, I was a little afraid this morning when I was told I was going to be coming in here with you, but then I got in here and he said, you don't need goggles. So,
yeah, unfortunately, no safety goggles needed today.
Nothing's exploding,
yeah,
we hope.
No explosions, but we do have some fun other things happening.
We'll start here.
Yeah, so we've got lasers, we've got some sound stuff. So we've got these tuning forks, and these are just great. So kids, we just teach them about sound and things to explore, so you can get these going. And there's some fun little things they can, often you can enhance them with different objects. Will act like a speaker and you can hear that, but much more fun for them is if you dip in there.
Okay.
So try that real quick. So give it a good whack, and then.
Oh boy, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
and
it
creates waves.
It creates waves, and often you can get it to splash, and it'll splash around, and they can see how sound is vibration, and they'll splash, and they'll do
really
it
cool.
over and over, and just do a whole bunch of fun stuff.
This one is a little lower note, lower tone.
Yeah.
Does that make a difference?
It does.
In the vibration?
Yeah. So you've got a lower frequency here, and so yours will actually create bigger waves.
Okay,
and
try one more time.
There you go. Yeah. So the kids love it, right? Just exploring and splashing.
Okay, I love that.
Puddles everywhere, and then we also have another way to visualize sound, and so we've got speaker here.
That's really a speaker. It's just tipped on its side.
On its side.
Okay.
We've got a petri dish in there. And then we're just going to play a sound.
I don't want to get too close. Oh, wow.
And then we're creating those waves, as you can see.
Yeah.
And there's different frequencies and there's patterns that they can see. And then as we increase the amplitude, you'll even get as you increase the volume, you'll get this splashing.
It is splashing. Oh my gosh.
And it's just really
And that's what's happening if you have one of these in your car. That's what's happening to your eardrums, right?
Yeah, it's creating these waves in the air, and that's hitting your eardrums exactly. And so we have a lot of fun with those and different patterns and stuff.
So that was just a little petri dish with water, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, just right over the speaker.
You don't want to ruin your speaker, though, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And now we've got lasers, right?
We've got one more. Yeah.
Okay.
So if we can bring, the lights down. We've got our laser here, as you can see. And then this one I call the dancing laser. So we've got a laser shining on a mirror right in front of the speaker, and this is going to help us to visualize our sound. So it creates patterns.
Wow. That is so cool. Is that like the laser shows that
kind of. Those ones aren't set to the actual. So this is the actual music
creating the wave
on the wall. Yeah, and so we end up with just this really fun. It's like a laser show created by the music itself.
Okay, when you do these experiments for kids and classes, do you explain how you set it all up? And show them why it works?
Yeah, not only do we explain, but they get to help. They choose songs, and we explore the patterns, and they get to do all sorts of stuff. So yeah, it's extremely hands-on. So if you have a kid who loves to tinker, if you have a kid who loves to experiment, we have spring
Every kid
classes.
loves that,
I
mean...
I think they do. And we have these hands-on classes coming up here this spring. So they're all starting. They're all on our website.
Okay. So what are these classes called for spring?
So we've got a whole bunch of different ones. We've got a space one that's coming up with fireball balloons and egg drops and rocket launches and all sorts of stuff.
And we've done some of these experiments here. We've had to go outside for some as well.
Yeah.
And the food nanny gets mad when we mess up her kitchen too much. You did okay today. But how do they find it? UtahWizardParties.com?
So just evilsci.com.
Evilsci?
Yeah, EVILSCI.
Okay.
.com is our main website, and that's got all our classes. So
Okay,
come
sound
check us
waves,
out.
we only created to mess with water. That's not that bad.
Yep.
And then the laser also created by the sound, by the actual music. That's really cool. You set it up on a little tripod here, just the laser from a mirror, right?
Yep.
It pointed to a mirror and then hooked up to the speaker.
And then
Very
that
cool.
creates our
Okay,
sound.
we're going to splash a little bit more. There we go. Okay, little mess up the food nanny's kitchen.
That's so cool.
It is so cool.
It reminds me of a sound bath. I don't know. If you guys have ever had a sound bath and you feel the waves of the vibration from the music, it feels really nice.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah, I guess same principle there, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right, always a lot of fun and great education we get here on ARC Salt Lake, right?